Yo, what's up guys, hope you're all doing good. This video is just going to be like a little quick update, and then going to be talking about some ear protection, hearing protection. I'm a drummer personally, if you don't know. But I think it's important for any musician to look after your ears. It's, especially we play live a lot, or even going to watch gigs. I know it doesn't sound cool, but if you're a musician or you're in the music business, then your hearing is your career. Without being able to hear well, then you're pretty much, that's you fucked and out the game. So it's important to maintain and look after your ears. And this was something I've always kind of done, but then I started playing live and I started getting self-conscious. The more things I play, the more I think, I don't want people to see like these little foam yellow things in my ears, and I'm not going to wear over-ear headphones and things live. So I got very self-conscious, and then even going to gigs, and then the build-up of just playing more really started to hurt my ears, and like I'd be trying to go to sleep at night and I could just hear ringing in my ears. That's tinnitus. If you don't know what tinnitus is, go and look it up. It's a bad thing to get. It's just ringing in your ears, and the ears is one of the only places in your body that won't heal itself. When the hairs are worn away in your ear canals, again, that's you done. So I'm sure you're all aware of over-ear ear defenders. They don't look good. I'm sure you're all aware of like the little foam ear buds. You just squeeze them up, push them into your ear, and then they expand back out, and they actually work really well. The only thing is, frequency wise, it cuts out a lot of that high end. You get really bassy mid frequencies, and it doesn't sound good. If you're playing live, perhaps you don't have a great monitor mix, you don't even have a monitor, the sound's going to be bassy anyway. So with these, the foam ones, you're not going to get a great sound. So I thought, and they don't look good either, you get these little yellow dots in your ears. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to look for something else. I ended up buying a pair of ER20s. They were defined as the industry standard in hearing protection. I wouldn't class them as industry standard. Yeah, they sound okay. This is how they come. They're made by ACS. If you see it right there. They come in a nice little carry case. You can clip onto a keyring. Just squeeze open the packet and you pull them out. Comes with like a little lanyard as well. So you can put them around your neck and not lose them. Sound quality wise, again, they're not bad. They've got filters in them, so you get more of an even distribution over the frequency range. If I take the lanyard off a second, just broken it. But if I put that in my ear, it works as like free filters. So you've got these things. Some in-ear headphones have similar buds, and they basically slide in your ear. But then I don't know if you can see that. There's like, I don't know, nearly an inch of plastic sticking out of my ear. There's a mirror just behind the camera, and it's like I can just see there's like, I don't know, 3/4 of an inch sticking out my ear. And live, I'm not going to wear these. I'd rather. I know it sounds bad, but I'd rather, come out of a gig going, oh, that hurts, than look like a mug. It's bad to be self-conscious, especially being a musician. Your ears are so important. But that's just the way I am, and I'm sure loads of you are. Then I got recommended by another friend of mine who's a drummer, and he showed me them, and he said, get these earplugs. They're called Dox Pro Plugs. Now I went on their website, and they mainly do it for like surfing and things, to stop water getting in your ears, and they're the non-vented ones. If you get the vented plugs, they have a little hole in them to let some sound in, and these have honestly changed my life musically. Basically, they come in a little carry case like this, clear plastic case. And they've got loads of different sizes. That's the other thing. All these others are just going to adjust your ears. If you buy a set of Dox Pro Plugs, you actually have to get someone to measure your ears. Just a family friend or a relative or something. Basically, just get a ruler and you measure, I don't know how well it's going to come out, just basically from the bottom bit here, just up to this top bit where like the little bar is in your ear. And you're just going to get a rough size, and you go on their website or on the website that you're ordering from. I got mine from Amazon. I think they cost me £11. Now that's one of the best 11 quids I've ever spent. And there's loads of sizes varying from T, extra small, medium small, small, medium large, extra, extra large. I think mine were medium small. I have quite small ears. And make sure if you're a musician you get the vented ones. Now the vented ones, the plugs look like this, okay? I don't know how well you're going to see that again, if that focuses or not. The vented ones have this tiny little hole here which is going to let some sound through. And now, when you first get them out, and I thought exactly this, they feel really flimsy and like they're not going to do anything. And I'm going to be honest, they don't block out as much sound as some other earplugs I've seen in the same budget. However, when you put them in, I'll put them in now, it's basically just pop them in your finger like that, just pop it in your ear. I haven't done that very well. And just curve that round there. And now, when you first put them in, you do notice, you think, well, that doesn't block out as much sound, but they say, I think it's around 21 decibels on their website, and honestly that 21 decibels live is the difference between getting tinnitus and not. Honestly, these have been absolutely amazing. You know, looking straight on, you don't see them at all. Even looking at the side, you know, I wore them as a joke around my house one day to see if anyone commented, you know, for a couple of hours, and deliberately tried to walk past people. No one said anything, no one notices. My mate who recommended them told me he wears them at school when he wants to go to sleep in a lesson. No one notices, they're really discreet, absolutely great. I would recommend them to absolutely anyone. I've recommended them to all my friends in my bands. You know, they've got left and right marked on them very slightly. So, you know, obviously they're fitted for the ears. And where you have to get the right size, it makes sure that they're actually specific to your ear, and they're going to fit. They're really comfortable. I've worn these up to, you know, 4 to 6 hours at a time, you know, on an all-day band rehearsal. I had weekend band rehearsals where I wore them pretty much straight for 2 days. You know, and they're really comfortable. You don't get fatigue in the ears, and they sound quality. Sound quality wise, it isn't great, but it's up there. It is good. It's a lot better than like the foam ones or ear defenders. But obviously, because of their size, they don't have filters in. You know, they're just a little plastic, well, gel kind of tab. But honestly, I would recommend them to absolutely anyone. Not just if you're a musician, if you're a gig goer, you like going to concerts or loud places. They are literally absolutely fantastic. Yeah, mine are medium. It's got marked on there, and they're washable, you know, reusable obviously, and absolutely fantastic. And I would really recommend getting some. For, I think I paid £11.65 off of Amazon. Came the next day. You know, it's probably the best 11 quid I have spent, because they've literally done me a world of good. And I can't say enough good things about Docs Pro Plugs. So please, honestly, go and check them out. You know, I'm not being paid to say this. It's just my honest opinion. They are a really, really great earplug. Especially for drummers as well. You know, we're like the loudest instrument in the band or whatever, you know. If a guitarist is at the front of the stage, you can bring his monitors down if he needs to. You know, it's not going to be as loud, but as a drummer, literally save my hearing, save my career. You know, if I go deaf in a couple of years' time, that's, you know, I'm quite young at the moment, so that's kind of my career in music down the drain. So honestly, if you're like me, or even if you're a bit older and you're starting to hear signs, or you just want to prevent it, really just go and get a decent pair of earplugs, whatever they are. But I would really recommend going and checking out a pair of Docs Pro Plugs. See you guys, take care.